Hey, so Spiralibus 2.0 is here. We are here on floor 10. This is going to be a full free-to-play guide for floor 10. We did get a free Beidou at the time of recording this video, so she is here. The left side of the screen is going to show you the floor layout, total number of enemies, everything, and the right side is going to show you the total number of enemies. So the main gimmick of floor 10 is going to be that there are a bunch of minions supporting a quote-unquote boss monster. So the minions, for however many there are alive, are going to give him increased defenses and also heal him every now and then. So we are obviously going to be going after the minions first. So in this scenario, the boss monster is the Minotaur and the minions are the archers. It's pretty easy to tell which one is which, but just in case I will be telling you which one. So here we're going to go after the archers first, and once we kill all the archers, he has no more minions. So then we can fully focus on the boss guy. And that's going to be pretty easy because we have Beidou. Beidou is insanely good. So once all of the minions are gone, it's just going to be a regular Minotaur fight or just a regular boss fight for that enemy in general. So here we're going to take out this guy, and once we kill him, we're going to spawn in a second wave of pretty much the exact same thing. So we're going to be dealing with some Samaturls and some archers. Again, the minions are going to want to be taken out first. We're going to take out this Hydro Samaturl on the right here first because he provides extra healing. So we're going to take him out as fast as possible and then go after the remaining minions. So the boss, well, quote unquote boss unit of this floor is going to be an Electro Abyss Mage. So once we kill the Samaturls, all we have is this guy here. Electro Abyss Mage's shields are going to be taken out the fastest by using Pyro. You can technically use Cryo as well. I'm pretty sure you can also use Hydro, but Pyro is going to be your best bet, so that's why I use that here with Xiangling. And then from here, we're just going to take out this last guy, and then we're going to move on to the second half. So here in the second half, it's going to be pretty much the exact same thing as the first half. The boss monster here is going to be a Stonehide Lateral, which again, he's going to have 4 other minions. The minions are going to be archers. Once again, we're going to kill the archers first. We don't want this guy healing. He already has a shield, giving more defenses and healing on top of that. You're going to have a pretty bad time if you just try to go after him. So once we clean up the archers, we're just going to have the Stonehide Lateral. He does have a Geo Shield, and to break that the easiest, you're going to want to use either Geo attacks or a Claymore character, or the overload reaction between Pyro and Electro. Now, I know I have Noelle here, and I should definitely be using her, but for some reason I don't, because as far as I'm concerned, Noelle doesn't exist on this team, because she's only like level 7, so I never use her. So this actually takes way longer than it should have. So I'm just going to skip ahead to when he actually dies. And so there, he is dead. We're going to move on to the second chamber. Second chamber is going to be the exact same thing. This one actually took me a couple of tries to do because it's kind of difficult. So here we're going to deal with some F2Ps. We're going to have 3 F2Ps in the Hydro, the Cryo, and the Anima Boxer. They are going to be the minions to the boss monster that is the Pyro agent. So right at the start, we're going to want to kill the Hydro Gunner first because he is the healer, and then from there you can kill the Cryo and the Anima Boxer. So once all of those minions are dead, all we have is a regular Pyro agent, whom you can CC him pretty easily using Anima Traveler. Charge attacks, overload, anything you have, just take him out pretty easily. And he's down, so we're going to move on to the second half. Now this second half is the reason why it took me a lot of tries, because this one we're going to have the boss monster as an Electro Sisson Mage with, again, some F2Es as her minions. We're going to have a Pyro Gunslinger, a Geochanter, and an Electro Hammer. Right at the start, I'm going to want to kill the Pyro Agent first, because dealing with Pyro from him and the Electro of the Assistant Mage, you're going to get overload reactions so often, and that is so annoying. That's probably going to be the thing that kills you. So we're going to kill him first, and also the Electro Hammer is going to charge after us while we're going after the Pyro guy. So then we can hit both of them at the same time. If the Electro Hammer does end up putting his shield, you're going to want to break it the fastest and the easiest. Basically, the only way to break his shield is using Cryo, so that's why we have Kaeya here. And from here, we're going to take out the Electro Hammer, and then after that we have the Geo Chanter. So with Geo Shields, again, the same thing is going to be using a Geo character, a Claymore, anything, overload reaction, it's there. So right there, the Assistant Mage did basically her ultimate, which she gains a shield and runs around the stage, constantly hitting you with electro attacks. So when she does that, you can actually break her shield faster by using Pyro again. So we have Amber here. You'll see it a little bit later here, is that we'll just pelt her with Amber's charge shots to break that shield the fastest, because once that shield goes down, she'll stop her ult attack. So here, we're going to finish off the Geo Chanter and just skip ahead because it takes a while. And so here's going to be what she does with her ult. You can actually distract her with Baron Bunny, which is pretty huge if I'm being honest. So we're just going to pelt her from afar so we can get her shield to be down. And then from here, because all of her minions are dead, it is just killing a Assistant Mage, which takes a long time, so I'm just going to skip ahead. And there we're going to get 3 more stars there and move on to the last chamber, the 3rd chamber. So here, the 3rd chamber, we're going to be dealing with Abyss Lectors and Abyss Heralds. Here in the first half, we're going to be dealing with the Lector. He's going to have his 2 minions be Somaturals. I believe the one on the left is a Hydro, and the one on the right is Anemo. So we're going to take those guys out first. And then from here, it is just focusing on the Lector. The main, I guess, thing about him is that when he hits you with attacks, he will drain your elemental energy. So it's going to be a little bit harder to use ult against him. But other than that, you can just dodge the attack. You can also shield against the attack. If you have like a Diona or Noelle, you can shield through it and it won't take away your energy. So if that's an issue for you, consider using a shield. But from here, it is just wailing on him. So I'm going to skip ahead to when he goes into his shield phase. Once you take him down to about 10% HP, the Abyss, Lector, and Herald are going to go into a shield phase. This one, because he is Electro, he'll be gaining an Electro Shield, and once again, the easiest way to break Electro Shield is going to be Pyro, so that's how we have Xiangling here. You can use other elements as well, so I'm using like Anemo, you can use Hydro, Cryo, whatever. Pyro's going to do it the fastest, so I do skip ahead right there to when he's dead, and we're going to move on to the second half, which is going to be his brother, the Abyss Herald. He's going to have 2 Somaturals again. This time both of them are Electro, so we're going to want to take out those guys as fast as possible so we can get rid of his resistances and his healing ability. I do get an achievement there, which I don't remember what that's for, but it's cool, I guess. It's there. So here we're going to be focusing on him. The main gimmick of this guy is that when you get hit by certain attacks of his, any skill or burst that was on cooldown, its cooldown will be drastically like extended. So you're not going to want to get hit by those attacks. But once again, you can put up a shield to mitigate that entirely. So same thing with the Lector. Once you get him down to about 10% HP, he's going to go into his shield phase. He will gain a Hydro Shield, and the easiest way to take that out is Cryo. And one cool thing about that is that because he is Hydro and constantly infused with Hydro, hitting him with Cryo is going to freeze him. You can also take it down with Pyro, Electro, but Cryo is going to do it the fastest, and also the freeze is pretty cool because you can do this with Kaeya. Like once you use your ult, you can kind of just stand there, and that'll just constantly hit him and break his shield. So I'm just going to skip ahead and we'll let Baron Bunny finish him off right there. Unfortunately, I did not get 3 stars here just because I don't have the damage with my current team. But basically, it's doing exactly what I just did, just slightly faster. So there is that. But that is going to be the end of floor 10. If you enjoyed the video, hope you're having a fantastic day. Like and subscribe if you want. I would really appreciate it. And tickle my bell if you want. And I will see you in floor 11. Bye-bye.